What's up? Um, so I came up on a new channel on YouTube last night, and I feel like it was meant for me to come across this channel. Now, so for those who don't know, I'm a very conscious person. You know, I believe in energy, spirits, signs, you name it, all that type of stuff. So I know that in my life, it's been times where I was sent messages through people or situations, and I knew that it was coming from a higher power. So, long story short, I know that Allah directed me to that channel, or that channel to me, because I didn't know. I didn't go looking for it. I was just surfing watching my normal videos, and it popped up on there. But it's funny because the type of channel it is, it's like all about what I'm into, because it's information that you can learn, and it's real life situations that real life people go through, especially people that come from the struggle like me. I ain't gonna lie, a lot of the channels that I get sucked into, like I'm talking about, the first video I see is like subscribe. I'm watching every episode. It's always somebody that did time. I don't know what it is about them jail stories. They just so intriguing to me. Like I got my own jail stories, but I can never get tired of hearing them. And I ain't gonna lie, being in jail, you either gonna go or you gonna grow. When I say go, I mean you either gonna go and get chopped up and die in that motherfucker, or something bad gonna happen to you, or you gonna grow and you gonna learn how to move like a man and do what you supposed to do. It's no in between. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's like this dude, and this guy, he's older too, but that ain't really got nothing to do with it, because you can learn from younger people. But I'm just saying, I want y'all to come on this ride with me. This is the first time that I did this, so I want to make it official, and that's why I'm telling y'all, I'm a be in this channel every time I play it. Though I'm a try to put my live on, so y'all can get the information with me. But I just wanted to put it out there that, yeah, how you doing, Yamina? Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscription button, hit that notification bell. But yeah, so don't worry about what it is you're listening to. Just know that it's here to help you, and that it's here to inform you, so that way you won't make the mistakes that these people made. But yeah, so that's gonna be my new thing. Every time I play an episode, I'm gonna play it on my live, so y'all can take this trip with me. Now, I would have did this with my man V, but the way it played out, it just didn't work out like that. But I got a new guy, Duchess. So this is like the third one I'm talking about, from the very first episode that he put on here 4 years ago. I started at the bottom and now I'm working my way up. I did the same thing with V. I went to his very first video and now I'm working my way up. And I mean, I had to watch a year's worth of videos. Now I'm caught up to this year. But I'm 10 months ago. So the videos that I'm looking at on his page, the date be like 10 months ago. So I gotta get all the way to today. But that's determination. I watch that man faithfully. Just like I want y'all to watch me faithfully. The algorithm ain't gonna lie. YouTube analytics don't lie. Every time every time y'all participate, it shows up on here. But without any more discussion, let me get this video playing. Now, like I said, Wendell was from my father neighborhood over East Baltimore, that Harford Road area. You started from the jump.
Now, this situation is going to be part two to the good brother Wendell story. Rest in peace, Wendell. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and pick up right where we left off. Now, for all those who haven't watched part one to this story, go watch it. But I'm going to give you a little background on the story just in case you haven't. Now, like I said, Wendell was from my father's neighborhood over East Baltimore in that Harford Road area, J30, 30th and Jennifer Street, right? I'm from Highland Ridge Project, but I used to come over there every weekend to see my dad, and I would play with them, the kids around his way. That was like my little over there crew for real. Wendell, all of them. So to speed things up, I hadn't seen Wendell since I was 11 years old because me and my father had fallen out and I stopped coming over there. I didn't see Dell until we back up in the penitentiary years later, grown men. Like I said, man, we was like cousins over there. We had got so tight over that penitentiary. And the brother was telling me how he had to take care of his kids by himself now.
All right,
He was
listen.
hurt by that shit. Now, Wendell didn't know this at the time, but his uncle was supposed to be the one that did that to his baby mama. Like I said in the story, Dell was living at Big Mama house. And like everybody else in the family, he was living at Big Mama house, and his uncle was too, the crazy uncle. Loose screw. On this particular day, nobody was home but his mother. Stopped, ran in the house to grab something out the house. She falls victim, end up getting slash prison, which is probably Clifton T. Perkins over Tucson or something like that. But anyway, say part about the whole thing is, man, no more rest in peace, no more cold up, even Charles going home and getting deleted out there in the streets is damn so, man. Now, them kids got no parents, went all the way around the world, man. Long live my brothers. Went down with Kobe, man. Let y'all see when I get there.
Oh, you and when we did.
What's up with show that? He said it in a minute. Then just tell me, Tony over the city jail. Not one of this. Yo, big mom too, right? By him staying at Big Mom house with the rest of the family. Same scenario happened. Nobody wasn't home. Cody baby mother comes in the house to do something. The crazy uncle in there, same result. She gets deleted. This man, uncle was nuts. When the shit happened to Wendell, it didn't get out that it was him. But when the shit happened to Cody, it gets out that it's the uncle. The uncle get grabbed up, they books the uncle, lock his ass up, right? Send him over there, turned off in the city jail. Now, little Cody was locked up when all this shit happened. He was over the city jail fighting some type of charge. I don't know what he was booked for, but he was booked. But he over there. It is Dutch the Damon, and you now watching Damon Time with Dutch. On today's episode of Stories Uncut, we back up Hagerstown, RC got Roxbury trapped on that farm. You got all these outsiders, man. And from what I hear, Slim was being disrespectful. I really heard. So he's like, oh, no, that she take everything she served. No, man, he all right, we just talking shit. But the brother that I'm talking to, he ain't as prison-wise as me, right? I'm reading body language, the aggressiveness in the man, the aggressiveness in the man tone when he talked. The DC boy, he was for real. But the good brother wasn't even really on that type of time. He wasn't even serious for real. He was just talking shit back to the nigga. But I don't like the fact that the brother energy didn't match Slim energy. So I wouldn't go ahead and match the energy, right? Fuck, bro. But y'all gotta remember this prison, by me putting him up and us going under the steps and talking, that guy, the DC dude, on alert, right? Now, he already know what means. He already know how to get down my reputation. So by me putting you up, he looking at me, ready to pull me a move, right? So while we under the steps talking, I noticed a collective of the DC boys, they grouping up, having a rap now. You know what I mean? This how shit work in prison. So when the brothers see this, some of the brothers come up under the steps now. Everybody get on point. Brothers come over there. I was like, man, what's up with them niggas, man? They all grouping up and shit like that. What's up? So I'm telling the brothers, like, no, break it up. The police won't think something going on, and it really ain't nothing going on for real, right? But Slim well being disrespectful. I'm gonna talk to y'all about it. But
remember, y'all, butts is like assholes. We all got one. So if you ain't making no sense, you might be fucked. And that go for any situation. But definitely in jail because don't nobody care about your problems. They got their own problems. You know what I'm saying? That's how the world works. Don't nobody care about your problems. If you in some shit, you gonna have to deal with that shit yourself. You know what I'm saying? Niggas tried to warn you. That's how that shit be going.
Break this up right here. And I wasn't a big thug. I ain't big like I was barking orders. I'm just telling the good brother, like, look, this ain't a good look. Let's separate, you feel me? Just let them do that, you feel me? Because we already know how to come together if they jump out of there. We ain't got to group up. We can come together like this, quick, right? But I was telling them, I said, but look, I'm going to holler at them niggas before we go in to see, to check the temperature, to see how they feeling. Because if I don't like how he respond, when we come out, we coming out on some bullshit. It ain't no passion, this ain't no that, nothing sliding either. So depending upon how Slim and them talk when I come over there and holler at them, I'm gonna let y'all know how we gonna deal with them. So the officer come over the loudspeaker like 5 minutes left in the day room, right? So that was my cue to go ahead and holler at one of the DC boys who I knew had the right on the team, right? Cocky nigga with dreads, wearing glasses and shit. So I walk up, I'm like, oh, let me holler at you. So he get up on the bench, he come holler at me and shit, right? Because we know each other. So he holler at me. So I'm like, yo, so what's going on between the brother and your brother? You know what I mean? I'm trying to figure out where we stand on this situation and already had the words. Ain't no blows or nothing like that get exchanged. But still, we need to check the temperature on this situation, right? So he hit me with the, oh nah, man, they always do that. That ain't about nothing. Everything cool. I'm like, nah, but I say how y'all grouped up. Once I went over there to holler at the brother to make sure the brother was cool, calm, and collective, right? I see y'all brother going ahead and grouped up real fast. You know what I mean? We been in here for a while. We know what that meant. He like, oh, no, they just was making sure everything was good. They were trying to make sure, you know what I mean? They see y'all. Oh, I'm like, man, all right, so look, we good. So he like, yeah, we good on our end. I'm like, all right, we good on our end, man. So boom, everything supposed to be everything, right? Now, it's probably like three more of them than us on the team. So they was a little bit deeper than us. But to us, that's even. That don't mean shit. Because it still was like 17 to the end, like 20 people. Pretty even. Especially when you talk about them blicks. But anyway, one thing we had up there, all the brothers' cells was like close. It wasn't like right in a row with each other. It was like a brother, skip over two cells, another brother, skip over a cell, brother. Like we was in line in the cells, we had a line, that's how our cells was, right? But their cells was more so like spread apart. They was like all over the table. We had our cells, we had got moved in the cells like that on purpose. Mainly so that whenever we throw a line out the door, we can get into another cell, like a fishing line, and we take a sheet, cut it, put a book on the end of the line, slide it down until it might be a kite in there, contraband, or whatever. We, in a straight line, we can send it down to each other, or right across the hall from each other. But if you sleep upstairs and you all down there, then we got to do a little more to get you. But we just do little shit like that. Depending on your security level and what type of prison you in. But anyway, man, Slim shook hands. We went ahead, locked in. 5 minutes was up. We had to lock in the cell, right? When we lock in, before we go lock in, the brother looking at me like, what's up? Got him or whatever. He said, go home or whatever, right? He ain't trying to do no trouble. So I tell you, I was not the big guy on the team, but I just had a little forward, you feel me? I was real familiar with their leadership. Now, my bunk buddy was a good brother. I made it sound like, because he didn't.
My man, Mr. Stepper, where you been at? You been missing in action, man. You know we need you over here, right? We need.
On the cell during that rep person. He had stayed in the cell. So when I go in the cell, he was in there watching TV,